been a while. Haven't streamed PokeMMO, haven't made a PokeMMO video. I've put this video off for way too long. I still, even this morning, I get people engaging with the PokeMMO videos. They're still doing really well. But it's time to make it official so everyone can stop asking about it. I'm not going to stream any PokeMMO anymore, ever. I still love PokeMMO. I am still going to play it. But they made a lot of changes, especially when I had really gotten into the groove of streaming it, that really makes it impossible to do what I want to do with my stream in the game. First, let me clarify a few things. I only got so much time for my stream in a given week. I don't make any money off of my YouTube channel, ever. I've never made $1 off of my YouTube channel. So when I'm doing all of this, I'm doing it just because this is what I want to do. This is fun for me. So when people are making requests and, they have a certain level of expectation that you would see out of a typical YouTuber.
In hour 1, in minute 46 and 27 seconds in, you asked why he wouldn't swap right there. It's obvious why he wouldn't swap right there, sinrin, because you're clearly an idiot. Why do you make these videos?
It seems like a lot of people came to expect that sort of thing. And really what I'm trying to say is I'm not the guy. I don't have time to stream PokeMMO in the way that people expect. I always found it interesting that the most popular video I ever made was the video where I rode around on my bike in the same spot for 3 hours. It was a gold farming video at the time, and a lot of people are interested in that kind of thing, gold farming, a lot of shiny hunting, that sort of thing. I just don't have time for that. That's just what it comes down to. I love playing Pokemon, but I don't, I work a full-time job as an engineer. It's not something that's even feasible. And what really came down to was the berry patch. When they took out berry farming, I couldn't make money unless I was sitting down playing the game for hours, grinding gold. And so what it came down to was the only time that I had to play PokeMMO could only be spent grinding gold. And that's not what I want to do. I'm interested in playing competitive games. I'm interested in, high octane PvP basically. And at a certain point, Pokemon just can't deliver that anymore. When you're flipping coins on speed checks, when you're losing the game because of the coin flip, when you're losing the game because you missed the one toxic, it's just like, what I'm trying to say is, there are a lot of people out there who want the sort of content that I was making, and really, I encourage you guys to do that. I encourage somebody, really, any of those people who have been commenting, why haven't I been doing these things? Think about it, man. Think about doing it yourself. There wasn't anything that I was bringing to the table that nobody else could bring. So I wanted to clarify that it's really the berry farming that changed everything. I want my stream to be about battling and tournaments and stuff like that, but it came to a screeching halt because of the fact that I couldn't passively make good money anymore, and so my content would have just been the same thing. It went stale, and there's nothing I could do about that. It was the patch. And then there's another thing I want to clarify, and that's that you can't force passion.
Say it louder, bruh.
Yeah, you can't force passion. Like, when I started my channel, I wanted to find people who liked grinding games as much as me, right? It's hard to give out that vibe when you're playing a competitive game that's based on flipping coins. Over the years, I learned a lot about the sort of audiences you attract with what sort of content you make. And what it comes down to is that when you're streaming PokeMMO, and especially when you're streaming the PokeMMO content that does well, it's just not going to deliver the type of community that I set out to build when I started my YouTube channel. What it comes down to is I'm pivoting. You know, I'm going to specifically play games that are those games themselves make it a point to focus on competitive integrity, to focus on online netcode, and in my opinion, Riot Games is doing that better than everybody else. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Legends of Runeterra, Valorant, League of Legends. They're going to be making a fighting game, so you're going to be seeing a lot of fighting games that will have overlap with Riot's fighting game. Like I said, most importantly, I do this because I like doing it. This is what I want to do. And so I'll also be throwing in my favorite game of all time, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We're going to be doing randomizers. We're going to be speedrunning Zelda. That's all. You can't take the Zelda out of the sinrin. That's really what it comes down to. It's up to you guys, man. It's all about the community. If be the change you want to see in the world. If you want more PokeMMO, give us more PokeMMO. Like I said to you, the best video, it's got over 10,000 views on my channel. The best video I ever made, the most successful one. I was riding my bike back and forth in a cave for 3 hours. Let that one sink in. Do with it what you will. I hope you join me in my journey from here on out. But I will say that if you subscribed to my channel because of PokeMMO specifically, this is the time to click that button. But if not, I'm looking for killers out here, guys. I'm really looking for people who want to grow as competitive gamers, and really I want to use my channel in the long run as a springboard to the Major League Esports realm. There's going to be a wealth of information coming from this channel, and the Discord server, it's going to be a hidden gem. Let's just put it that way. If you're into some competitive gaming, and specifically Riot Games, Valorant, Runeterra, League of Legends, Project L, hit the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Tell your friends.